update. I don't remember much, but gathering information from the last post I made, Big Philly was at my door. I remember hearing its voice and its knocking, but that's it. It all gets fuzzy past that point. I exited my closet to see my whole house ransacked, papers strewn across the floor, books in the sink, and my games placed in weird locations. I reached in my pocket for my phone, but to my shock, it was gone. Where the hell did my phone go? I had it with me in the closet when I posted the initial story. I sighed and looked for my keys, but stopped when I noticed they were missing from my keyring too. My eyes widened. I know for a fact I hadn't misplaced them. My heart began to beat erratically when I thought to look outside. Peering through my window, I saw the bright sunlight gleam on my front lawn. Birds chirped and the dew glimmered. But there was one problem. Where the fuck was my car? It was gone. I frowned. My fear was quickly turning into anger. Who the hell would take my car and phone? I yelled. Seething in rage, I grabbed my tablet and got on Facebook Messenger. Maybe my girlfriend Eliza can help me figure this out. When I found her contact, I froze. Apparently, I had already messaged her. I told her to meet me at the park in 12 minutes, and she agreed with a smile emoji. The only problem was I didn't send that. My heart rate increased. Who the hell sent that message? Who has my fucking phone? My mind filled with questions, but I had no time to think. I had to rescue Eliza. The park wasn't too far from my house, so I could get there pretty fast if I sprinted. Before I left, I grabbed my pocket knife and my 9mm. I felt confident in my weapons, then ran all the way to the park on pure adrenaline. What's going on? Who's doing this? All of these weird things started happening. After, my blood ran cold when I realized everything seems fucked up after my run-in with Big Philly last night. I shook the thought from my head and continued my pace. If Eliza was going to meet this stranger anywhere, it had to be in our usual date spot. The park was surprisingly empty. That detail neither relieved nor scared me. But at the same time, that was really odd. I slowed my pace when I saw Eliza under the huge oak tree. I took a sigh of relief. Great, she's safe. My relief was soon replaced with fear and anger, along with confusion when I saw a man walk to her and sit down beside her. The man looked oddly familiar, with his young face and similar build, his black dreads and his brown eyes, his tattoo on his left arm, my tattoo. The man sitting beside my girlfriend was no other person than me. My legs felt weak as they buckled beneath my weight. How the fuck? Who the fuck? How are there two of me? I pulled the gun out of my pocket with a shaky hand. Can I even kill this thing? Like, is it a creature like Big Philly? Or was I cloned? I watched in horror as my doppelganger told a joke that made Eliza laugh. Anger filled me to my brim. I had to kill that thing. I ran with all the speed my legs could give, and I had a purpose this time. I was going to shoot whatever that thing was in the head. I had the safety off, and my gun was already aimed. I made my way to my doppelganger when everything went still. 2 shots fired near my ear, which in turn kind of made them ring. I didn't fire my gun, so someone further behind me had to have shot a gun. I saw as my doppelganger was hit in the head, spewing yellowish blood everywhere. I was relieved, at least until I saw where the second bullet was fired. Eliza was hit in her throat. The bullet went completely through. You see, I would have been extremely sad. Hell, even angry. But there was one thing that unsettled me. It even had me scared. The blood that oozed out of her wound was a bright yellow color.